Enter a small town in America where children dreamed big while playing basketball on old, dusty courts. In French Lick, Indiana, one boy's love for basketball sparked a journey that would lead to greatness. Larry Bird's story begins here, where every bounce of the ball hinted at something special. Join us as we follow the path of a young athlete fueled by pure love for the game, determined to reach the pinnacle of sports achievement. Stay tuned until the end to witness some of Larry Bird's unforgettable moments that made a lasting impact on basketball. Chapter 1: The Early Years. Larry Bird, born on December 7, 1956 in West Baden Springs, Indiana, USA, grew up in French Lick, Indiana. His family faced money problems, so Bird took on odd jobs as a youngster to help out. Despite not being very fast or athletic, Bird loved playing basketball from a young age. He spent a lot of time playing in his driveway and at the nearby park. His determination and strong work ethic helped him improve. Basketball wasn't just a game for Larry, it was a sanctuary from the challenges of family life. Doing exceptionally well at Springs Valley High School, he became the top scorer, showing his skill with an impressive 31 points, 21 rebounds, and 4 assists in his senior year. Larry's passion for the game was fueled by his admiration for players like Mel Daniels from the Indiana Pacers. Chapter 2: College Years at Indiana State. Larry Bird's road to basketball greatness wasn't a smooth one. It had its ups and downs. It all started when he got a scholarship to play college basketball for the Indiana Hoosiers in 1974. With Coach Bob Knight guiding him, Bird began what he hoped would be a successful college journey. However, shortly after arriving at Indiana University, Bird felt overwhelmed by the bustling life on the Bloomington campus. The transition from his quiet hometown to the busy student community was too much for him. So he decided to drop out and go back home to French Lick. Back in French Lick, Bird enrolled at Northwood Institute, now called Northwood University. While studying there, he worked municipal jobs to support himself. But Bird's passion for college basketball still burned bright, leading him to give it another shot in 1975, this time at Indiana State University in Terre Haute. At Indiana State, Bird flourished. Over 3 years, he became a standout player, guiding the Sycamores to their first ever NCAA tournament appearance. The 1979 championship game against Michigan State became legendary, not just for the intense gameplay, but also for Bird's face-off against Irvin Magic Johnson. Even though Indiana State didn't win the championship, Bird's outstanding performance caught everyone's attention. He earned several awards, including the prestigious Naismith College Player of the Year award. Throughout college, Bird's stats were impressive, averaging 30.3 points, 13.3 rebounds, and 4.6 assists per game. But Bird wasn't just a basketball star. He also played baseball for the Indiana State team. In 1979, he graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in physical education, signaling the end of his college days and the start of his remarkable basketball career. Though hitting the like button is a matter of favor, and not doing so is your right, the editor works tirelessly day and night on this creation, and a little appreciation goes a long way. Thank you very much! Chapter 3: Larry's Professional Career. Boston Celtics, 1979 to 1992. Bird got picked by the Boston Celtics in 1978 as the 6th overall choice in the NBA draft. Instead of signing with the Celtics right away, he finished his last season at Indiana State, leading them to the NCAA title game. The Celtics manager, Red Auerbach, said he wouldn't pay Bird more than any current Celtic player. But Bird's agent, Bob Wolf, warned Auerbach that Bird would turn down any low offers and go into the 1979 draft instead. If that happened, Boston's rights to Bird would expire when the draft started on June 25, and Bird would likely be the top pick. After long talks, Bird signed a 5-year, $3.25 million contract with the team on June 8. This made him the highest-paid rookie ever in sports. Soon after, the NBA changed its draft rules to stop teams from picking players who weren't ready to sign, a rule called the Bird Collegiate Rule. Early success, 1979 to 1983. In his first NBA game on October 12, 1979, Bird faced the Houston Rockets. He scored 14 points, grabbed 10 rebounds, and made 5 assists. Quickly, Bird turned the Celtics into strong contenders for the championship. They won 32 more games than the previous year and finished on top of the Eastern Conference. On November 14, 1979, Bird achieved his first triple-double against the Detroit Pistons, scoring 23 points, grabbing 19 rebounds, and assisting 10 times. Later, on November 23, he scored over 30 points for the first time in a game against the Indiana Pacers, with 11 rebounds and 3 assists. Bird's season averages were remarkable: 21.3 points, 10.4 rebounds, 4.5 assists, and 1.7 steals per game. This earned him a spot on the All-Star team and the Rookie of the Year title, despite the Celtics losing to the Philadelphia 76ers in the conference finals. Before the 1980-81 season, the Celtics added Kevin McHale and Robert Parrish to their team, forming a legendary trio with Bird. They are still hailed as one of the best front courts in NBA history. With Bird leading the way and the team's improved lineup, the Celtics made it to the conference finals again, facing the 76ers once more. Although they trailed 3-1 initially, they won the next 3 games, reaching the finals against the Houston Rockets. The Celtics won the championship in 6 games, giving Bird his first NBA title. During the playoffs, he averaged 21.9 points, 14 rebounds, 6.1 assists, and 2.3 steals per game. And in the finals, he averaged 15.3 points, 15.3 rebounds, and 7 assists per game. Bird's success continued at the 1982 All-Star Game, where he scored 19 points and won the MVP award. He also earned his first selection to the All-Defensive Team that season. Despite these achievements, he finished second in the MVP race to Moses Malone. The Celtics faced the 76ers again in the conference finals but lost in 7 games. The following season, Bird was once again the runner-up in MVP voting to Malone, and the Celtics were defeated in the conference semifinals by the Milwaukee Bucks. MVP three-peat, 1983 to 1986. In 1983-84, Larry Bird was a standout for the Celtics, winning the MVP with big numbers: 24.2 points, 10.1 rebounds, 6.6 assists, and 1.8 steals per game. The Celtics got sweet revenge in the playoffs, beating the Lakers in the finals with Bird as MVP. One memorable game was against the Atlanta Hawks on December 9, 1984. Bird scored 48 points, grabbed 14 rebounds, and made 5 assists in a thrilling 128-127 win. In the 1984-85 season, Bird hit a career high of 60 points against the Hawks, earning him his second straight MVP. But things got tough in 1985 when Bird hurt his back. Despite this, the Celtics traded for Bill Walton and won 67 games in 1985-86. Bird's confidence showed at the 1986 All-Star Weekend, where he boldly predicted victory before winning the shootout. He had more standout games, like scoring 47 against the Pistons and 50 against the Mavericks. Bird made history with 3 MVP awards. In the 1986 playoffs, the Celtics dominated, losing only 1 game before facing the Rockets in the finals. In Game 6, Bird's triple-double helped secure another championship for the Celtics. The 1986 Celtics are considered one of the best teams ever, praised by basketball experts like Peter May and Bill Simmons. Falling short, 1986 to 1988. In 1987, the Celtics, led by Bird, got to his final NBA Finals after beating the Milwaukee Bucks and Detroit Pistons with a big moment in Game 5 against the Pistons. Down 107-106 with just 5 seconds left, Bird got a pass and set up Dennis Johnson for the winning layup. Even though Bird did well in the finals against the Lakers, where he got 24.2 points on average, the Celtics lost in 6 games. The next year, they lost to the Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals. Bird and Magic Johnson together won 8 NBA championships in the 1980s, with Bird getting 3 and Magic getting 5, keeping Boston or Los Angeles on top in the NBA Finals during the decade. Their games always got big TV audiences, with highlights like Magic's buzzer beater in the 1987-88 regular season opener. The long-standing rivalry between the Celtics and Lakers, starting in the 1960s, kept fans hooked. Bird, representing Boston's tough spirit, and Johnson, representing LA's glitz, had different playing styles, tough defense versus fast offense. A Converse ad from that time showed their differences, with Bird practicing alone on a rural court while Johnson arrived in a limo challenging him to a one-on-one game. Despite their fierce rivalry on the court, Bird and Johnson became close friends off it, especially during the making of the ad. Johnson going to Bird's retirement ceremony in 1993 and calling Bird a friend forever showed how strong their friendship was. Late career, 1988 to 1992. The 1987-88 season was Bird's best scoring season ever. In a crucial match against the Atlanta Hawks during the Eastern Conference semifinals, Bird made 9 out of 10 shots in the last quarter, scoring 20 points and helping the Celtics win the series. He scored a total of 34 points in that game. Even though Dominic Wilkins of the Hawks scored 47 points, Bird's effort was crucial for the win. Wilkins said it was the best game he had ever played or seen. However, the Celtics couldn't make it to the NBA Finals, losing to the Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals. Bird's 1988-89 season ended early after 6 games due to surgery to remove bone spurs from both his heels. He came back in 1989, but struggled with back problems and an aging Celtics team, not reaching his peak performance of the mid-1980s. Nonetheless, he remained one of the top players in the game during his last years with the Celtics, averaging impressive statistics and leading the team to playoffs. Despite leading the Celtics to a strong start in the 1990-91 season, Bird missed many games due to back issues, which eventually led to his retirement. Despite surgery, his back problems persisted, causing him to miss more games in the following seasons. During his last 2 seasons, when his back problems were severe, the Celtics performed significantly better when he played, showing his importance to the team. Bird retired on August 18, 1992, and the Celtics retired his jersey number 33 soon after. What are your thoughts on Larry Bird's journey? Drop a comment below and let us know. Remember, reaching greatness requires dedication and determination. And don't forget to keep up with Sports Owl for more exciting sports stories. Thanks for tuning in to the episode about Larry Bird's journey to the NBA. From the serene streets of French Lick to the exhilarating courts of the NBA, Larry's tale is one of hard work and success. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring sports content.